What is up, guys? It's Peyton here from Level 9 Gaming, and I'm back with episode 2 of the Crystal Palace FIFA 18 career mode. So excited to get this underway. I feel a lot better from last episode where I was tired and sleep deprived and sick and bleh. But I'm back and ready and excited to play because now I can really get into FIFA 18. Last episode we lost a game 3-1. We drew a game that I simulated, I don't remember the score, and we won 3-1 as well. Next game we have is PSV in the knockout stages of the preseason tournament, which I'm going to play because we need all the money we can get, really. Because even with the transfer boost, we only have 36 million in the budget right now. I could probably bring down the wage budget a little bit and be okay, but we've got a lot of transfers that you guys actually suggested. Thank you so much, by the way, for the amount of transfers that were suggested. It was awesome. I have my laptop in front of me. I have a lot of them written down, and I've gone in and looked at them. Lots of suggestions coming in from you guys. A lot of several Crystal Palace fans coming in and saying, keep going with the series, and giving me a lot of suggestions and players that Crystal Palace went in for in real life, and I'm really excited to go for those transfers. It'll be very realistic, and I am very excited to do that. So let's actually go right now and look at some of those suggested transfers in the transfer hub, because I've already gone and looked them up. First off, we have Alfie Mawson here from Swansea City, suggested by several people, and I find him very interesting because he's a young prospect at Swansea City, and he could be really, really good in the future, and we do need more center backs, of course, as we've sold Scott Dan, I think it was, and we just need a little more quality there. He could really grow into that quality player that we need. Then we have Demarai Gray, a left mid, so fast and an excellent young prospect for Leicester City right now. And in real life, Crystal Palace went for him in a swap deal for Andros Townsend. Perhaps we could do that on here, a swap deal for Andros Townsend. He clearly has a lot more potential than Andros Townsend, and we could just move Wilfried Zaha back to the right side of midfield and let Demarai Gray start on the left side. I would be completely fine with that. We'll have to see how that goes, see what his value is exactly, and I think 9 days when his scouting report comes back. Next up, we have Umar Nias, a striker, number 34 at Everton right now. And he's 27 years old, plays at Everton, and in real life, again, a £7 million bid was it fell through because the agent fee, I believe, wasn't accepted by Everton, so it fell through. We should definitely go for that here, as we need a backup striker behind Ings that isn't that target forward that doesn't work for me. And Ben Brereton is a player for the future, I think. He's got a 3 million. Hold it, no, they don't. All right, he's got a 3 million release clause. So that could be good. We'll have to see exactly what his value is. We might be able to just undercut negotiations completely and grab that. Because he is an absolute player for the future. Wouldn't be on the starting lineup or backing up anybody right away, but in the future, because he's a nice combination of a target man and... sorry about that. And he is actually also got a decent amount of speed and a really good dribbler as well. So I'm definitely interested in trying that. Offer coming in for Aruca, I believe. That is... No, not Aruca. What is wrong with me? That's Porto. FC Porto in Portugal came in and it was rejected. But maybe we could get Nottingham Forest to do it. I've actually got an idea for that. We'll see in a minute. Joshua King is next up as well. Striker or cam, which we need. We need a cam. So maybe if I don't bring him in as a striker, I can just play him as a cam. I think it would be very good. He's very fast, the young Norwegian player. And... it would be awesome to bring him in. I would be really excited to have him in the squad. Up next is mine. Actually, not all of these others were mentioned by you guys at least once, if not 2 or 3 times. But Lukasz Skorupski. No one actually really gave me any goalkeepers except for a couple. But this one is one I found on my own. It is actually also very realistic because in real life, Crystal Palace did a bid for him, and they didn't get him, but I think he's wasting away on the bench at Roma, coming in behind, I believe it's Alisson, the Brazilian goalkeeper. He deserves playing time. He's a very good keeper in real life, and I think it would be awesome to bring him in, as he is better than Hennessy and the other guy, Sperone, and he would absolutely slot into that starting role immediately, as well as having, I think, a little bit of potential. I don't think he has a great potential. In fact, I think he's a bit underrated in FIFA, but it's not hard to train keepers past their potential in FIFA. Harry Winks now. This was suggested, and I actually thought it was a really good idea because I wouldn't buy him because I just don't really... I don't see Tottenham ever selling him to Crystal Palace, but I could see them loaning him to Crystal Palace. So perhaps we can get a loan in for him and has him as a squad rotation kind of player this season and grow him a little bit before he went back to Tottenham. Max Meyer still here, one I actually found on my own. but we're not sure. We'll go in for him perhaps at a later date. Jack Harrison, the young Englishman that's blowing up America right now, playing for New York City FC, and he has been so good. A very skillful young player that is very good on the ball and has had some decent shooting as well and good passing. And I think his return to England, maybe it's a little too soon for his return to England, of course coming out of the Man United Academy, then moving to America so that he could really succeed. Smart move. It's worked. He's succeeding now, but perhaps we give it a little bit of time before we bring him in ourselves. Jake Livermore has actually just moved to West Brom, so we can't buy him right now, but it was suggested. I figured I'd look into it, and I will still do that perhaps at a later date. Jordan Ibe, another young Englishman I could possibly bring in. Really not sure about him, but I went ahead and listed him because he was suggested. 6.7 million release clause. Seems a little expensive for him, but he is a youth prospect, so you never know. Fraser Forster, he was actually suggested by one of you guys in the comments, and I thought, well, he's definitely better than the options we have right now. So if I can't get in Skorupski, who I'm definitely going in for because Crystal Palace went for him in real life, I will go for Fraser Forster. Ethan Horvath is a young American goalkeeper. I thought it'd be cool because I'm American. It'd be cool to get a little bit of America into this team. That'd be really cool for me, and I could bring him in. Even if I do get Skorupski, I may sell both Speroni and Hennessy, and I might bring in Ethan Horvath as our backup. So you never know. We'll have to see about that. But for now, I'm going to let the scouting reports go through on all of these guys. I think we got about 9 days on most of them, and we'll have to wait. First, though, we've got a couple games to play in this episode. We will definitely be playing one game, possibly two, depending on if we win the first game. Alright guys, we're also going to check out some changes I've decided to make to the team sheet here. Thanks to a comment from one of you guys. I'm not exactly sure, I can't remember the name, I'm sorry, but he left a really good suggestion here of the lineup as a Crystal Palace fan he would like to see, and he had Sacco, Fosu-Mensah, Van Aanholt, a couple players I already had in Riedewald playing at that CDM position. I'm definitely going to try that. Milivojevic, Townsend, Zaha. He actually wanted me to get a new winger, which I'm actually looking into already as Demarai Gray. It might have been his comment that actually gave me the idea. And a very interesting idea to play Cabaye at cam. And he has very good shooting. I don't see why I didn't think of this sooner. He's not listed as able to play cam, but I think he can do it. Why not? Let's give it a try. The center midfielder can play at cam. Why not? And Danny Ings will be up top because Benteke is injured. I am going to give Benteke a second chance, though, before I sell him. I might have just prejudged it a little much. Crossing is a lot better in this FIFA than in previous FIFAs, so perhaps a target forward like Christian Benteke could still be very useful. So I'm going to give him another chance when he comes back from injury before I sell him on in the winter transfer window, or before then. If I sell him on, I will give him another chance. However, I am still going to be selling Connor Wickham, I think, and buying either Umar Niasse or Brereton, or both. You never know. Maybe we could play a two-striker formation in the future. That's all stuff to look forward to in the future. We'll have to see. Alright guys, so I've made those changes to the lineup. I'm going to go ahead and jump into our next game here against PSV. If we win this one, we will have one more game in this episode, and then if we lose it, we won't. But I'll be able to move further into the transfer window and possibly get some of those transfers done. Actually, I'll probably do that either way, but that'll be towards the end of the video. So keep looking forward to that. Until then, though, let's try out this new lineup I'm giving a try, and let's see how it goes. You hear that, guys? That's right, I did actually go through and fix the thing I had that was making it echo in the last episode. You shouldn't hear the game echoing. You should only hear it one beautiful time instead of two horrific, confusing times of the commentators talking, which is very exciting. Let's go ahead and skip through all of this, though. It's just a preseason. Go ahead and get into the game. So I talked about in the last episode, by the way, I talked about it, kind of sounded like I was complaining about it being too slow. I do think it's more realistic. I was just sounded like I was complaining because I was getting my butt kicked. I don't like getting my butt kicked. Oh, that was a bad pass. All right, guys. I'll see you in the next highlight. Sacco cuts out that and holds on to the ball here, surprisingly. And here we go, Van Aanholt has it now. Riedewald to Milivojevic, who I quite like in this game. He's had some good passing so far. Ooh, Cabaye keeps it away from the defenders this time. Timothy Fosu-Mensah, and this time, Ings finish! Yes, sir! I don't know how Zut did not save that. It was right at him. Ings catching it on his weak foot there. It's on target is about the only positive thing to say about that volley. But wow, that's a good goal, to be honest. I wish he would have taken it on his strong foot and just gone near post. But how has Zoet not stopped that? That's unbelievable. Oh, he just couldn't get his arm on it, really. It's really just hit his arm. He's not even hit it. It's hit him. And just kept going in. So not as bad as I originally thought from Zote, who was running, of course, expecting me to go near post. So maybe it's better that Danny Ings took the shot like that. But a second goal for Danny Ings already, and I quite enjoy him. I love Danny Ings. I've loved him in previous years on career mode, and I'm excited to have him here at the club for Crystal Palace. After his injury problems in the last few years of his career, perhaps this can be his turning point. And Ramsalar to Lozano to Brennet. Oh my gosh, the passing. Oh no. And oh no, I've given away a penalty. I just barely brushed him off. Just barely touched him, and at the slightest body contact, he's hit the deck. Wow, that is tragic, man. Honestly, that looked like such a dive, really, but this could really hurt us. I'm going to switch out Yuan Kabai for Ruben Loftus-Cheek here. I'm going to put in Lee Chung-yong here, like I did last time. Put in Ward for a very tired Foster Mensah. And I think that's it for now. But let's see what happens on this penalty. Oh, he's just bodied him up slightly, and he's hit the ground. The skill moves were a bit much for us to handle. Now, trying to throw off the penalty taker. He's hit the... Oh my, Van Hinkel, what a penalty. Wow. I was very happy when it hit the crossbar. I was like, oh, we just got away with it. But then it bounced up into the roof of the net. There was no saving that, even if I did know where he was going. That sucks. And that is a free goal that they shouldn't have gotten. Man. It's okay, though. This game is not over. Let's see if we can get one more goal. We've definitely been in control overall in this game. Not with passes like that, though. We won't be. But let's try to get back into this game. Dan, big steal. Gives it to Joel Ward. And he's going to send it up the line to Yu Chong Lee. And Yoon Chung Lee, wonderful, Ronaldo chop, Ruben Loftus-Cheek, goal! Almost immediately on the comeback, not the comeback, the counterattack, but with a kind of a comeback. Well, actually no, because originally we were ahead, not a comeback. But on the counterattack here, we've gotten a huge goal. What a wonderful little Ronaldo chop by Yoon Chung Lee. Look at that Ronaldo chop, just completely sold the defender, cut inside, gave it to Loftus-Cheek with a wonderful pass, a good run by Loftus-Cheek, who finds the back of the net with a very well-placed shot there. And the keeper just couldn't save it. Couldn't quite do it. Oh, Riedewald's so close to that. And that is game. We're able to pull off a win. There we go. A big win for us as we're playing so much better than that first game. A 2-1 win, well-deserved. Should have been 2-0 probably. But we gave up that penalty. It was definitely a penalty, but it was a bit of a soft fall, if you know what I mean. But it's kind of cool that they do that, because in real life, you know, players get touched and they're on the ground. So I guess it's a little bit more realistic that way. And Ruben Loftus-Cheek, of course, with the goal. One shot, one goal. Wonderful job to us. 2-1 win against PSV, and we'll move on to the final of this friendly tournament, which means we have one more game in this episode. So as you can see, guys, we have gotten a little bit of transfer budget in, which is huge because we need that for all these transfers that we're going to try to get through here for some young players to refurbish this squad. I guess would be a good way to say it. Disappointed not to start from Kai. Oh, I forgot you wanted to start. I'm sorry, buddy. But one problem is, as you can see right here, it's Marseille, the team that beat us 3-1 originally, is the team we're going to have to face in the final game of this cup. So, was I terrible in the first game, or was it a deserved win for Marseille, that is? Can we beat them here and get a little bit more money into the transfer budget, which would be really, really good? I hope we can do it, but I just don't know. And let's go ahead and do this training session. 3, 2, 1, 0, and ADBDD. All right, not good, but not bad either, for some of the players at least. Decent job. Looks like we have another offer. I think we got one last episode for Yohan Cabaye as well. I think he's going to be important to this squad. He's got 9.5 million value. I don't know why they're coming in with a, what was it, 7.9, slightly more than Tottenham had. But it's just not happening, guys. I'm sorry, but it's just not happening. He's an important player to my squad this year. I know he's 31 years old, but I want at least one good year with him because he is a very decent player, and exactly what we need at this team right now. I'm a little bit worried, by the way, because Sacco and Dan still have not agreed to contracts with their new teams. I really hope they leave. I need both of them to get out now. So I'm going to go ahead and straight up reject this. And I think, honestly, I'm going to block offers for Kabai. I just don't want to sell him. I want one good season with him. I'm also going to block offers for Zaha here. Alright guys, before we get into this last game in the preseason tournament, I have one slight problem is a lot of our players are kind of tired from that last game, so I've rotated the side slightly. You got Chung Yong over there starting in the right mid. Did really well in that last game with the Ronaldo chop and assist. We got Zaha starting a little bit tired. He'll probably have to come off at some point in this game, but it's okay because Kai is on the bench. Riedewald, the way he played in that last game, there was no way I was not going to start him in this one. He was phenomenal. Milivojevic next to him, of course, again. Kabai, I'm giving another chance at Cam because he was okay at Cam, but he didn't do anything amazing. We got Ruben Loftus-Cheek on the bench to replace him at some point. Ings still up top. Schlupp has come in at left back. Ward has come in at right back. Tompkins in at center back. Hennessy still our goalkeeper because we haven't bought Skripski yet or gotten the scout report back on him yet. That will be coming later on in this episode, probably. I'll do a little bit of transfer negotiations before I end it. Let's get into this one. Hopefully, we can get some slight revenge. I am going to change up the captain here because Chung Yong did well, but I think I'm going to give captain's band to Kabai. We are underway at this one here, going for the second time, of course, against Marseille. Hopefully, this time we can play better. The side has changed slightly. I've changed up the tactics a good bit, actually. So maybe, just maybe, we can sneak this one away. Already here, pretty much straight off kickoff, we're in. Oh, Danny Ings! Take the shot! Oh, just couldn't get it off because the defender was all over me. Sertic gives it to Mitroglou. Mitroglou has it. Sertic to Payet. Ward blocks it. Sertic back to Luis Gustavo. Back to Sertic. Back to Payet. Back to Sertic. Back to Payet. Are they going to do something eventually? Skills coming in from Payet. Patrice Evra. Sertic. No. Mitroglou. No! Payet! He does finish! I could feel it coming, the passing, it was so good. That is a deserved goal. Well played in Marseille. They're in the lead again. It just, I just cannot beat these guys, man. Sakai. Oh no, sends it up to Mitroglou. Tovin. Oh no. No! No! Payet again! He gets in behind and that's it, guys. I just don't see any way we get back into this game. We're not playing well enough right now. I'm going to make a couple of substitutions to see if maybe somehow we can find a way back in just from some impact subs. Put in Loftus-Cheek because quite honestly, he's not been good enough there. Man, I don't know what other subs to make. I guess that could be all for now. Really disappointing game, guys. It looks like we're not going to be able to pull off a win after all. We're even pulling off Zaha. He hasn't done anything at all in this match. So it's not that big of a deal that we're pulling off our quote-unquote best player. He's done nothing. Or it wasn't going to not happen, I guess. Oh my. Oh my! No. 89th minute. Pick up the ball. Pick up the ball. He's not going to pick up the ball. Get out of the way, guys. I wanted to pick up the ball. And it's over, guys. It's over. I didn't even get to touch the ball again. But at least we got a goal back. Honestly, that's a good job to us. Tompkins with a good tackle there to finish off that game. Well played to Marseille. And we'll have to watch them lift the trophy. It's just European International Cup. Honestly, I'm really happy that we've at least gotten one goal back in the 89th minute. It was well played, honestly. A very good pass that put Ruben Loftus-Cheek through on goal, clean through. And a big goal for him. He's done really well in this preseason tournament. It makes me kind of think maybe I shouldn't loan him. Clearly he is a decent little player, decent young player. And they're going to lift that European International Cup. Not that it matters, it's a preseason tournament, but it really would have been nice to have the funds added to our budget. I'm just not sure that we're going to be able to make all the transfers we wanted to now. And they do lift the trophy, Marseille. You can see, they're happy, yay. But again, it's just a preseason cup. And it's not something we really after. We just wanted the money. Which kind of sounds selfish, but it's true. That's all I was in this preseason tournament for, was I wanted money. And I was unable to get it. Marseille beat us again 2-1 this time. Definitely much less of a dominated game by them. But here's the team photos. And they're happy. I guess they haven't won any big trophies in a while, though, Marseille, I don't think. I think it's been a while since they've won big trophies. So, definitely happy to have won this one, those guys. Congrats to them. And hopefully we can improve in the future. Oh, sold a player up in the top right, as you see there. And final scout report on Jonathan Kadri. I'm probably not going to buy him. Scott Down and his agents have agreed on personal terms with Galatasaray, so Scott Dan is out. So £6 million have been added to our budget. That's awesome. And a transfer offer for Pape Soare. Sorry, I really don't know how to say that. So Pape Soare, perhaps, something like that. Let's see. What is the offer? It's 4.25 and his value is 3. I wonder if I could get a... You know what? Honestly, it's above his value already. I'm just going to accept that. That's a good offer. Yeoviltown have just come in with a loan offer for Luke Dreher. Don't even need to do a vote or anything. He's 59 overall. Good luck, buddy. Hope it goes well. Of course, they have to agree to terms or whatever. I've seen a lot of people actually getting rejected on that kind of stuff. A couple more scout reports coming in on players I'm probably not going to buy. Max Meyer I might buy later on, or perhaps try to... Or, well, I can't sign him to a pre-contract. He's too young. But 79 overall... Decent. Very decent. And Bakary Sacco has actually sold. So that's good. 2 million more added to the budget. That's wonderful to see, actually. We're going to go do another training session here. And I think I am going to change up one thing, guys. I know I said I was going to train up Milivojevic, but I think he's already a pretty decent rating, and he's probably going to grow well on his own. But a beast in that preseason tournament, and somebody that I think absolutely deserves playing time the way he played in that tournament, is this guy, Jairo Riedewald. But he has terrible long shots, obviously, terrible finishing, but that's not what I have him for. So I'm not too concerned about that. But I am thinking I am going to try to train up his short passing a little bit just to get it a little bit better, because I need that in a center defensive midfielder if they're going to play, which he obviously is. The way he played in those two tournaments, guys, the steals and tackles he had, guys, or interceptions and tackles he had, guys, he was unbelievable, and I absolutely plan to continue to play him in that starting lineup now. So thank you to whoever recommended that. We're going to train him up a little bit on that passing, though, and get it slightly better. Let's keep moving on. All right, guys, lots of scout reports coming back in as well. Dreher's loan move rejected. Why? That sucks, man, because he's not going to get any playing time with me. That really stinks. But Pape Soare has sold, so that's 3.1 million, even more into the budget. All right, guys, so the first transfer I'm absolutely going to look into doing is something that we absolutely need in this window, and I'm going for Lukasz Skorupski, somebody that Crystal Palace went for in real life. And, in fact, for the goalkeeper position. I know he's only 76 here, but I do think he has a little bit better potential. I think maybe right at 80, maybe 79, something like that. So not a lot of potential, but enough to be a good low-end goalkeeper in the Premier League / better than Hennessy and Speroni. So I'm definitely going to go in for him real quick. Approach to buy. And hopefully we can get a deal done. He should not be that expensive, though. So let's go ahead and get into this. Hold the skip. Current value 6 million. What type of deal do I want to pursue? Definitely offer transfer fee. Skorupski. Do I want to try to player swap somebody maybe? They wouldn't take another goalkeeper, because that would be dumb to just swap a goalkeeper for goalkeeper. Do I have any other center backs I want to sell? No, not really. Well, actually, maybe Damian Delaney to take off a little bit. No, maybe not to Roma. Actually, I think I'm just going to go straight up cash. We have 50 million in the transfer budget, as you can see up there, which is actually a lot more than I expected, because a lot of these players aren't nearly as much as I expected them to be. So I'm going to start slightly above value, actually, 7 million. Maybe they'll accept that. I just don't want them to storm out here, because I would love to get this guy in. I've never used him before in career mode, but I know in real life he's a decent keeper. A little underrated in FIFA, but hopefully he can perform after we can train him up at least. So, offering 7 million, and they counter 7.7. That's not bad. You know what? Honestly, I think I'm just going to accept that. Don't want to risk him storming out or anything. So there we go, guys. We got Lukasz Skorupski accepted. And let's go ahead and see what we can do now, as he and his agent are going to come into my office, of course, to discuss contract. So, yes, please have a seat. let's talk about this. How much money you want, dude? You're currently on £40,000 a week. Not bad. I could afford that. I've got $330,000 in wage budget. I have a pretty good budget, as you can see. I thought a good place to start would be... So, what role do I want to give him? He's definitely going to be my starting goalkeeper, so I'm going to go ahead and put important. So I would like him to be part of the core group of starters each week and get a lot of playing time. So there you go. Great, that's what we were hoping for. Making good progress. Let's agree on how many years you want to sign for us. He's 26, so I'm going to go ahead and put 4 years here. That'll get us until he's 30, which I know goalkeepers don't usually fall in stats as quickly as other players, but still, 4 years. And honestly, if I'm still going on this career mode in 4 seasons, not sure how long it's going to be, probably until I win the Champions League, so you never know, it might take forever. But yeah, let's see. Yes, that's what they were after. Let's carry on. All right. I definitely don't want a release clause. I don't want somebody swooping in and taking my goalkeeper. That would suck. All right, get straight to money. Do I want to offer him exactly what he's on now? I kind of wish they would make an offer, to be completely honest. Maybe I'll offer him slightly more than what he's on now. $42,000 with a shining bonus. With a shining bonus, guys. With a signing bonus of maybe £100,000. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Submit offer. We would like to save Skorupski. No, not save. Have Skorupski on $42,000. And they've negotiated for less wages. So he's willing to take a pay cut, but for a much bigger signing bonus. I just realized that. And 5 clean sheets to get him $250,000. I'm gonna counter that. So let's edit the wage and signing bonus here. Can I put you right back on what you are in currently, and maybe bring this down to 420? Because 420? No, I'm just kidding. 450. Yeah, I'll do 450. And edit the bonus. Maybe make that when he gets to 15 clean sheets, or 10 clean sheets. It will say 10 clean sheets. I doubt it's going to happen very often. So, just to be honest, so unless he's unbelievable, it's at least slightly better. Hold on, I am going to edit the bonus. Also bring it down to 225,000, maybe. All right, please just don't storm out. I think that's pretty fair, though, to be honest. So, let's see what they say. Not quite what he was hoping for, but they'll take it. So there we go. We've got Skorupski, guys. So next, I do want to go in for Alfie Mawson as well. Sorry, guys. They've recently acquired the player. Oh, no. They didn't. They've had him since 2016. They didn't recently. Oh, no. What? Dude, no, they didn't. They didn't. You didn't recently. They didn't recently. He didn't just join the club. He's been there since 2016. Wow, I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't ready for that at all. Next, then, I guess we'll go for Demirai. Will not sell the... He's too important to the club. They're not willing to sell him. Oh, no, this is going horribly. I really needed an outside midfielder, too. I don't want to buy Jack Harrison right now. He's young. I want to give him time to grow. Oh, no. I guess Townsend is definitely going to stay for now, at least. I wasn't expecting this to go so horribly. Umar Nias approached to buy. At least we can negotiate with them, I guess. Ronald Koeman stepping up in the office. Glad to see you can make it. First off, type of deal do we want to pursue? I'm going to offer exactly what they offered in real life, which was reportedly, I think, $7 million. So I'm going to start with that. Hopefully he accepts it right away. And he's countered 8.4. Oh, man. I was really hoping you would just accept what you did in real life, man. All right, counter. How about... Proposed new fee. Nope, not like that. Okay. 7.7. How about that? Meet about halfway with you. In fact, I think that might be exactly halfway. Yeah, it is exactly halfway. So meet me exactly halfway. That's a fair offer, and I'm glad we could reach an agreement. It makes me think I slightly overpaid for him, but I mean, at this point, it's not like we're getting to negotiate with anybody else. So I'll just go with it. Here we go. Time to negotiate. Hold on, skip. All right. I thought a good place to start would be discuss his role at the club. They haven't requested a role. I'm kind of tempted to see if he would accept rotation because yeah, I'm going to see if he'll accept rotation. Oh, he wants important. Oh, no. He's not going to get regular first team. He's not going to get regular first team football. Okay, we'll do that, and if he gets mad and decides to leave later on, that's on him. Okay, now that we've agreed on the role, discuss length of contract. He's already 27, so I'm only doing 3 years. I don't want him past the age of 30, really. Yes, that's what they wanted. Carry on. My client isn't looking to add a release clause. Yeah, I'm fine with that. No release clause needed. Okay, moving on. We want to discuss his wages and other financial matters. Given the quality of my client, we believe he deserves to be on $100,000 a week. We would require a signing bonus of $1.35 million. This agent is exactly the real-life agent. I can see why the deal didn't get done. And $510,000 for 5 appearances? I'm sorry, but that is not happening at all. Make it 15 appearances. 400,000. Edit wage and signing bonus. I'll give him the 100,000, I guess. This is way too much. I don't want to give him I'll give him a 1 million signing bonus. Please accept this. We'll take 100,000 plate. We'd be looking for a signing bonus of 1.3. You've taken 50,000 off. 500,000 after 5 appearances. 5 appearances? Edit bonus. Let's do 10 appearances. And at least work with me a little bit here. Submit offer. I've not even done that much. And they still won't accept it. They won't budge. 500,000 for 5 appearances. That's ridiculous. Whatever. You guys wanted him, so Umar Nies has signed. His agent is a terrible person. That's so realistic. Oh, I swear I wanted to just stop negotiations right then and there. Let's go ahead, and I do also want to try to get Ben Brereton. I'm sorry, guys, I am... Wait, no, I want to begin negotiations with the club, because I have an idea. Because no one's coming in for Connor Wickham right now, and I feel like he might be able to do some good in the championship, perhaps. So, 1.2 current value for Ben here. And this may be a bad idea. Connor Wickham is almost 3 times that worth, actually. So maybe not, but I am going to go to center backs here and offer Damian Delaney. We believe we can help each other out with a player exchange. We'd be interested in swapping Brereton for Delaney. What do you think? Listen, we consider swapping Brereton. We're looking to bring in a right winger. I don't think I have any right wingers. I'm trying to get rid of Lakilo. Yeah, I've just got a bunch of youngsters that are worth nearly nothing there. So, yeah, I'm going to have to just offer a transfer fee, I suppose. Let's see. 1.2. And if they ask for anything a lot in return, then I can always just go pay his buyout clause. Or I'll offer 1.4. Slightly overvalue. Submit offer. And he says it's a fair offer. All right. Cool. So we might be bringing in another young striker. Wow, I've got a lot of strikers now. I really hope Connor Wickham sells at some point. He's currently on 4,700. That should be no problem. Sporadic first team player. I wanted to put him more at prospect, but sporadic isn't that bad. I think I can live with that. To be honest, he looks like a decent player. Only at 18 years old, already 66 overall. Now that we've agreed on his role in the team, let's discuss the length of the contract. 5 years definitely for a prospect like him. 3 years? What? Why? Alright, meet me in the middle. 4 years. At least give me 4. There we go. And my client isn't looking for a release clause. That's good, except we don't want to insert a release clause either. Now that that's done, I'd like to discuss his salary. So I'll start off at let's just start off at no, not that. 8,000. We'll start at 8,000. advance. So, or let's give him a wage and signing bonus. Sorry, or just signing bonus of maybe 20,000, 25,000. So I'll offer that 25,000 bonus and add bonus of you get 10 goal, or I'll give you 10,000 for 5 goals. There you go. Submit offer. I think they should probably take that. I don't see how they wouldn't, and they haven't. They've asked for less wages but a much higher signing bonus. Sure. They took away the bonus completely, so I suppose it's fine. We'll meet your wage demands and look forward to Brereton joining our squad. So a young striker in him has joined. Lots of transfer negotiations going through here, guys. I'm sorry that I'm taking so long here. Alright, guys, I'm going to end this video off with this last training session of the day here. Well done by Loftus-Cheek, getting a B and an A. Wow, looking really good. And the next game we have is in the Premier League. We're about to get started. We've made some good little signings here today. Keep leaving your transfer suggestions. Some of them didn't work out, which makes me so mad. I was really looking forward to getting Demarai Gray and Alfie Mawson. I really need a defender. I am going to actually look into one last person that I did see. Got suggested Salif Sane, the center back, I believe, playing in Germany right now, if I'm not mistaken. He's a pretty decent 26-year-old. He'll be better than Alfie Mawson, but at the same time, I was looking forward to just having somebody that's young and can grow. But definitely looking forward to possibly signing Salif Sane in the next episode, though. I hope you guys have enjoyed, though. I've been a lot more, not sounding depressed and quiet in this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed, though. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see all of you guys later. Don't forget to leave your transfer suggestions and stuff, and goodbye.